was I when that album came out. So today I'm going to be talking about my man Jeezy and the inspiration. So if anybody know me, they know Jeezy is like one of my favorite artists for sure, hands down. He come out with some bangers ever since he came out. Um, but let's get into this inspiration. So the inspiration came out. Let's see. I just looked it up. Inspiration came out in December of 2006. So in December 2006, I was fresh out of high school. Yes, '06. Graduate graduated high school. And so back then albums, the duration of albums, lasted a while. Um, so, in regards to like the artist promoting and stuff like that. But I was just out of high school and trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out life. Um, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I was trying to figure it out. I graduated, um, high honors, all that. My plan was to go to college, um, but things happen, um, and so that kind of hit me. that hit me. That hit me where it hurt. to per se, but that it didn't happen right away and stuff. That was my goal to go to college. I applied to like a lot of schools. So like my family, we were actually planning on moving. I'm from New York, upstate, but we were planning on moving to the city. And so I had originally applied to numerous schools in the city, and I got accepted to all of them. LIU, um, and St. John's. It was a lot of them that I applied to, and yeah, I think during that time, like I wasn't prepared to take that leap. I wasn't prepared to take that leap to the city by myself. Pressure, because in my last video, I explained I was, to myself, quiet note, and yeah, I just wasn't ready. But yeah, so I was trying to figure it out, man. I was trying to figure it out. Um, let's see. But yes, when that album was out, I was just out of high school, and the the uh connection I had with that album, it trying to choke up, but when that album was out, after I finished school, um, I had some downtime. I did a lot of like babysitting. I was kind of caring for my little cousin, and just you know figuring out. And luckily, like I said, my mom, she, um, it, I hear a lot of people, their situations like, oh, you got to get out, you finish, this, that, and the third. But, my mom, allowed me to, you know, just be in that time of, where I want where do I want to go? What do I want to do next? And I also had other support from my uncles and my aunts. So maybe like I would say after that album came out in like December of 2006, I would say like maybe like almost 6 months after that, I end up going down to Atlanta um, with my uncles. My uncles is like, yo, you just, there. And of course, originally they wanted me to go to school down in Atlanta. They wanted me to go to school down there. And, of course, I'm like, I'm not sure, wasn't too sure. So, my uncles are like, yo, you come down and, check out schools, come work for me. So I originally worked with one of my uncles and was, helping him do like, administrative work. And he had, was helping me look into, schools and, just seeing where my head was. And then I ended up working with my other uncle who passed. Rest in peace to him, Uncle D. I ended up working with him, and um, yes, I worked as a summer camp counselor at his daycare Creative Children's Center. Um, and that was an awesome experience, just because like Atlanta's my second home, so we've always been back and forth. And like just about every summer we will spend at his summer camp. So just to be a counselor, being older and a counselor was dope. And just being able to step outside my shell, that allowed me to step outside my shell. And that this album was a part of my time right there. um so like that, yeah, I'm trying to get choked up. um but yeah, that album um was definitely a part of my soundtrack during that time. um yeah, so part of my soundtrack during that time. It was, so that's why I think I hold it really dear to my heart, because just the memories. um yeah, the memories, just being there. um just really, just hold it dear. um some of my favorite tracks off there, off this album. Let's see. This one. Yeah, keep it way hood. I'll make Georgia look good. Then, of course, and I love it. Let's go. Then, you already know. You got the Dreaming with Keisha Cole. I don't know if anybody remembers if they were a thing during that time. And then a a a but this the one right here. A, cause I got money. So that one for sure. That's one of my favorite tracks. And like I said, it was dope to see that Kanye West had uh sampled that and flipped it and made, Can't Tell Me Nothing. and then just to hear the backstory. So I have watched an interview recently with Jeezy, and he was like, yeah, um, Kanye was supposed to get on that track with him and Ti, but he was like he switched it and did a whole of did something different with it. So they didn't go with it with him being on the track, but he still wanted to use it, do something with the song, and it ended up being Can't Be Life. I mean, not Can't Be Like, Can't Tell Me Nothing. So like, and that was like literally like this album wasn't even out that long, because then the Kanye West album came out during that time, that summer of 2007, and yeah, it was up from there. So like I said, this album, just it really holds dear to my heart. And that's where I was when this album came out, trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out life out of high school. And yeah, man, it's, like anybody else, we all got stories to tell. I ain't, going too in depth, but yeah, that's where I was when this album came out. Y'all let me know where y'all were when this album came out. What's your favorite song off the, on this great body of work? If it's in your rotation, let me know, because it definitely is in mine, and it was in mine. And oh, sorry. But yeah, y'all let me know what's your favorite track off there and where you were when that album came out. So I gotta show you guys next clip. Where I was and stuff. I know I got at least some pictures of um, of me back then. But until the next video, peace.